Hello friends, welcome to tutorial is, and in this video you are learning TypeScript. So guys, already we have covered 4 chapters and this is chapter number 5 where we are going to cover about understanding TypeScript variables, declaration and typing and scope. So let's open the chapter and see here what does it say, and we will of course see with example. Alright, so now let's go to first. So what is variable? In this one we will understand that what is variable. Variable is a named space in memory. That means memory means what? RAM. You have RAM. So whenever you declare any variable, for example when we say var a, that means what? A space is allocated in the memory. So that is the purpose. A variable is a named space in memory that stores value, and later in that space we can store some value. So that is the purpose. And remember, it is temporary. For example, when you start the computer, it is gone. Similarly, if you terminate the program, then it is gone from memory. So it is always. But yes, if you want to save it into database, that is another thing. But variable is temporary, remember, and it is used to store the value temporarily. It acts as a container for value in the program. Means you have a container. For example, if you want to pour some water, if you want to drink water, first you have to take into the container, the glass. So that is the glass, and inside the glass you pour the water, isn't it? So that is the purpose. Similarly, the variable is a container where we can put the value. For example, Rajesh, we can 10, 20, 30. So that is the thing. Next, in TypeScript, variable must follow JavaScript naming rules. In previous chapter, we had discussed in detail that what are different rules and in convention. So you should follow that rules and convention. So that is the thing. Rules for variable naming, we have already seen all the things. Alphabet should be, there will be no space. Special character, only 2 is acceptable. The first one is hyphen and second one is $sign. Apart from that, there is no any special character allowed in this. Variable name cannot be begin with digit. All these things we have declared discussed about in previous chapter. So in case you have not covered the previous chapter, then I strongly recommend you to cover the previous chapter first. Now, variable declaration in TypeScript. To declare a variable in TypeScript, type of the variable is specified. For example, declare type like this. There are different 4 ways we can declare the variable. So how? Let's see. The first one is, see this, where then name. This is actually the variable name. Here this one is data type and this is our value. Okay. Next, where name string. We have not assigned any value here, just we have declared the value. Third one is where name Kareem. Here that means what? Here this is called inferred type, means data type we have not defined, string we have not written. Okay, so these are different ways of declaring the variable. And here where name, we have just declared the variable, nothing else, no data type, no value. And remember, automatically a data type called any will be assigned into this. Now let's see with some examples. Okay, let me copy and paste and let me explain you directly from here. Since name normally is a variable, data reserved keyword, so that's why rather I will use it names. So okay, let's see here. Where name string, score 1 number, and then where. And if you want to display, then you can display the value like this. Now, so how it is showing here, you can see there are different data type, no? Or we are declaring here different type here. We are adding the values, and finally we are displaying here win sum, and finally we are displaying here the sum value. So that's it. Now if you compile it, let's compile and see the value. Go to here and then not node actually, compile first it. So it's compiled, and now name is not defined. Okay, it's right, because you know this name we have changed it to names na, so you have to refer with same name. That is why it was displaying here the error. So guys, this way it checks the transpiler that okay, it's proper or not. So you can see here now that how the compiler, the transpiler is very useful, because before running the code it has already checked the error and it has displayed us. So now we will remove the error and then we will run it, so there is less chance of getting error later. Okay, we have not compiled, no? So first once again we have to compile. So now you can see the error is gone. Now you see, so this is the result. So guys, this way you can declare the variable and you can show it as well. Now let's go check another one. The output will be something like this. I've already shown you. Now strong typing in TypeScript ensure that types are either side of the assignment match. If you try to assign a value of different type, TypeScript will throw error compile time. For example, here knowingly if you try to write something like this, it will show you error. Why? Because say type string is not assignable to the number, right? Hello is a string, hello is a string, and we are trying to assign that value into the number. That means what? We have a glass, we are trying to put, you know, the bread into that, something like that. So that is not right, no? Glass is for water, for sherbet, like that. So similarly the num is here, we have already declared. Okay, so it is number we are telling, and we are trying to put the value string, that's why it is displaying error. So this is the way. Now we will see type assertion. That means what? If we want to convert the data from one data type to another data type, so how that is possible? In this one, with this example, I will show you that how type assertion is possible. For example, let's see this example, what we are doing here, str1. So what happens actually when, so what is this one? This one is actually a string. Why? Because we have used here single quote, na? Single quote, that's why it is string here. So now what happens actually, now the data type of str is automatically inside a string. Now this one str2 is a data type is number, str2 data type is number, isn't it? So string will not be assigned into the number. Now what we have to do, we have to write here number, means we are telling that convert this into number, which one, which is in line number 1, we are asking to convert into number. Okay, so now we are saying that str any, because at this point of time we have not defined anything here in this one, so it is string. So what happens here actually, and basically any means anything, means string, number, whatever, right? So what happens here, this str is converted into number first. Here right side it is converted into number and then it is assigned to str2. Now if you try to update, and if you try to show here, then finally it will be showing perfectly here. Now let's compile and see, you will see the result here. Alright, so once again tsc and then no, so it's showing now. It doesn't have problem because it was a string, we cannot directly assign to the number, so we had to typecast, means this is right side is okay. So don't be confused, let me explain it. This data type is for left side and this data type is right side. We are telling that convert from right side data type to left side data type, then assign it. So that is the whole purpose. Okay guys, now let's proceed and see what is one more thing in this one. Now we will see there is a term called infer data type, means guess, it will guess automatically. For example, let me type this and I will explain here that how this works. Sorry, what is here, we have not see the line number 1. In line number 1, what is happening here? In line number 1, you can see we have assigned 2, which is number. We have not defined here data type, we have not written a number. Still TypeScript automatically assigned a value. It just guessed that okay, 2 is a number, so automatically internally it assigned the number 2. For example, if you put the mouse here, it is showing you the number. You have not defined the number, but still it inferred, means guessed. Now if you put here, means if you run here, it will show okay, no problem. But now what we are doing in this case, now the data type of num is number. Line number 4, you see the line number 4. In line number 4, what is happening here? Now with double quote we are trying to assign this value into num. It shouldn't have problem, but it has problem. Why? Because in num there is data type number, so if inside the number we are trying to put the string, so that is the problem. That is why it is showing here compile time the error, that okay, it says the type string is not assignable to the type number. So guys, this is called infer type in TypeScript. Alright guys, now let's see TypeScript variable scope. There are different scope, not only for TypeScript. If you learn any one of the programming language properly, then you won't have difficulty in understanding other programming language as well. So guys, you learn any one of the programming language properly, you can learn other programming languages easily as well. So now this is the concept, like there are different scope. First one is global scope, class scope and local scope. There are 3 types of scope. We will see here. You can see this is written in outside of the program, so this is called global scope, means it can be accessed anywhere in the program. Now inside the class, whenever if you write any program, means variable inside the class, that is called class variable, and if you just name it prefix with static, then this is called static variable. Now this is a function. Inside this we have declared a variable, and that is called local variable. So guys, there are 3 types of variable here. In this case, you can see this is global variable, which can be accessed anywhere. This one is class variable, this variable will be within this class, and this is local variable. Its scope, means its limit is only to this function. So this is local variable. Now if we access this, if we try to access this, it won't have problem because it's a global variable. Now static variable, it is accessible because we have written there this class name and then numbers, and now creating the object we can access this num val also. Directly we cannot access. So that is the different scope of variable, means global, class variable and local variable. So there are different types of variable. You will be in the process of learning this, you will know in detail all these things, so don't worry at all. So guys, that's it in this all this one. Okay, so what it say, accessing a local variable outside the method results in error. So that was the idea. So guys, that's it in this chapter, this which is chapter number 5.1. guys, after a lot of research and doing all these things, I prepare the document, and only then I'm converting and explaining you this in this video. So this may be hope useful for you. So try to share, and you study this document also, the book, ebook also. Now we will move to 5.2, the chapter number 5.2 in the next chapter. So let's meet in the next chapter. For the time being, that's it. So see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.